There we go. Mic is on. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of GGRC. Running into a few technical difficulties. I just streamed the Crew 2 and had a good time with that, but now I'm trying to get Dauntless to run, and it's running good now. Now we've got it. But for some reason the game wasn't showing up quite right in the window, but now here we are. We're going to play a little bit of Dauntless today. Unfortunately, Sushi has left us. I guess he's had enough video games for today. Regardless, he's exploring the house somewhere. If you haven't noticed, the background behind me is a bit different. For those of you, this might be your first GGRC video since I've come back from my move, but we're in the new house now. I'm actually down in my basement here, which is pretty exciting. But even more exciting than that, we have the open beta of Dauntless here to play. So this is a bit of a, sort of a, I guess a Monster Hunter clone, I guess. But from what I've been reading, from what I've been hearing, it stripped away a lot of the, you know, complication, I guess you could say, of Monster Hunter. And I could say I played a bit of this yesterday, and I could definitely attest to that. What I attribute this to is, to me, it feels like World of Warcraft meets Monster Hunter. And I've played a lot of World of Warcraft over the years, you know, from back when it was relevant. Played a hell of a lot of that game. Monster Hunter, not so much. Monster Hunter, I probably played, I think it was the third one, Monster Hunter 3. I think it was on the Wii U. I forget what system I was playing it on. But regardless, I may have played like 5 hours of it, so I kind of get the idea of it. I understood where it was coming from, had a few boss fights here and there, but you know, I wasn't deep in it, so I'm not like what you would call a Monster Hunter aficionado. But what I can say, though, is what I've been playing of Dauntless, though, I have definitely been enjoying, so hey, let's jump right into it. So I have created a character. I have been in town. I've done a few quests. I've killed a few monsters and everything. And for what I played of it so far, it's cool. I actually really like the art style. Like I said, it's kind of reminds me of World of Warcraft a bit. It's kind of got like a Fortnite look to it. You know, Fortnite is super huge. Obviously, it's the biggest game on the planet at the moment. So it's no surprise that a lot of games are probably going to come out looking this way. But of course, this game has been in development for a long time, well before probably Fartnite. Not what I meant to say. Probably well before Fortnite was maybe started, or maybe during the same time or whatever. But they do look similar in character style and everything, as you can see here. But it also has a mix of that World of Warcraft style to it as well. Unfortunately, there aren't as many creatures in it to play as. I'm usually a bigger fan of playing as a creature as opposed to a human. But anyway, this is the game. This is the central world hub. You have your main quest giver here. You could talk to these different people. Of course, she's just going to say greetings or whatever, but she's the one who provided me with my first quests and whatnot. The other things you're going to get are this guy over here that you can make potions with. So, for example, we can make a frenzy tonic, or you can make a stamina tonic. So, let's see. If you hit craft it, you'll craft one. We can craft one of those. And I believe that's all we can do for now because we used up all our sky blooms. And a lot of these flowers and things that you could pick up are things that you get when you're actually on a hunt against a monster. And we'll definitely show you that once we get into a hunt here. One of the other people you can talk to up here is the armor smith here, sort of, or this is actually the weaponsmith. So you talk to him, he can actually craft different weapons and that kind of thing for you. I've kind of gone with the twin blade, kind of like this whole idea here. I've seen others, you know, use this gigantic warhammer thing here. And of course you can go with your traditional sword too, but there's some weapons that you can't unlock yet, like there's war pikes that you can get to, and there's other axes and stuff that you can use, which is pretty cool. Let's see, I believe we have chatted with the armor smith over here as well. She obviously has the ability to upgrade and make new armor for you. So far this is all the armor that we've actually started with, and with this armor, we've only leveled it up once, so I haven't seen much in the way of like unique armor for myself, but I have seen a lot of characters with unique armor here. Like you can see the woman here with the spiked shoulder blades. This guy's got this cool blue rock. He almost looks like Shredder from Ninja Turtles or something like that. But you could see that there's a lot of variety in the armor that's going to happen with the game, which I think is really, really cool. There's some other NPCs I haven't talked to yet. Apparently you can make new lanterns. These lanterns, from what I can tell, from what it says here, it actually allows the Slayer to track the behemoth, which is the monster you're going after. It also makes it so you can talk back with home base, because I was using the lantern earlier and she was kind of talking back with the person who was up on the airship that was, you know, at the moment trying to locate her and take out this big monster and everything. Pretty cool setup and everything, though. I really like this town, really like the look of it. I haven't actually gotten a chance to explore much of this, but with it being in beta or whatever, I was kind of more focused on monster hunting. So why don't we get down here? Let's get into taking out some monsters here so you guys can get an idea what this game is all about. Let's see. So because we've already gotten the quest from her, I believe what we need to do is we have to go up to the board here. When you go up to the board, you're going to see that you have the option to select different areas to go on your hunt. So you could pick this first one, which is the Sheltered Frontier, and when you go into it, you can actually pick different enemies to take out. Both of these enemies will be in sort of the same zone, so this was kind of a wooded zone, and they were both very different animals. You had one, this rogue shrike. This one was kind of like a gigantic owl, which I thought was a really cool looking beast. And this rogue Ember Maid was kind of like a gigantic, almost like wolf-style enemy, which I thought was really cool. So the variety in enemies so far has been really cool. Now, this one I'm excited to do. This is a Gnasher that we're going to go after. The thing that I like about... Or no, this is a Gnasher attack. I guess it's called a Caterin Sorrel. So all of the enemies and everything have different names and stuff, which I think is really, really cool. But I'm really, really excited for this one because we're actually going to get schematics to get new armor and new weapons. Hey, Flakshot, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. You were watching the stream earlier, but it cut off. Oh, interesting. Well, we're back now. Yeah, like I said, we had a few technical difficulties, but we're back, and we're better than ever. We're playing a little bit of Dauntless here, which is pretty exciting and pretty fun. We're actually about to get into a monster hunt here, so let's jump in. So you select the monster you want to go after, hit Start Hunt, and what it's going to do here is it's going to try to queue you in. It's going to look for a hunt, and then it's going to queue you in with other people to go on the hunt with. You have a maximum of 4 people to go off and do these hunts with. Let's see if we can actually get in with some people. So the attraction for this game must be pretty big, because so far I haven't had a problem getting into queue with people. This will be my 3rd monster hunt so far in the game. The other 2, like I said, had absolutely no problem finding people to go on the hunt with, which I think is really, really cool. So, Flakshot, have you tried Dauntless yet? Have you any interest in checking this out? Curious to know. Wait for people to ready up here. Somebody bowed out because this guy here is not readying up for some reason. There you go. We're all ready. So we're going to do a 3-person hunt, it looks like, this time. So I've done 1 4-person, and this will be my 2nd, 3rd-person hunt. I'm assuming you could probably do a duo hunt, you know, 2 people if you really wanted to. But I have not encountered that yet. So here we go. I guess this is like a completely new area here. Your ship is going to kind of, you know, fly right in. It's going to drop you off at this island here, and then you guys have to hunt and gather and try to find this monster. Oh, it looks like we did get a 4th person. We actually have someone who's talkative and friendly. How's everyone today? Good, and how are you? Yep, okay, we did get a 4th person. So we got someone who looks super powerful. He's got this big red armor, big axe and everything. He's got the flag. This flag stuff I'm not familiar with. I did see the flag stuff as an emote that you can change in your options and stuff, but I don't know exactly what it is. So here you are in this interesting area here. You can go up to different flowers here and you can harvest these. So these are more sky blooms, which we need for making potions. And you can see down in the bottom right corner there that those are my potions right there. So this health, stamina, frenzy potion, that's all I've gotten so far. But you can use those during battle, and they're pretty helpful. You can actually keep running around the island looking for things to harvest too before you take on the monster, which is pretty cool. So you can get these mushrooms here. Are these harvestable? I don't think I've gotten these yet. No, they're not. So far I've only seen 3 or 4 plants, so Flakshot says, to be honest, I've never heard of this game before. Graphics and style look really cool, though. Yeah, it's got sort of a, for lack of a better comparison, because even though I know this game has probably been in development as long as the other game has, you know, Fortnite and World of Warcraft style, you know, it's got that kind of look to it. I'm gathering over here. I think this other guy has already started fighting the monster, so let's get over there because we want to see this monster. I just want to have enough reagents there so that way I know that we can make some potions later, you know? Alright, up we go. There's the monster. So they are attacking the monster. And we got a drop. Hopefully this won't kill me. There we go. I haven't taken drop damage yet, so maybe you can't take drop damage. I don't think that this... Okay, so this is the monster actually that we fought at the very beginning. I fought this one alone in the tutorial. So the way this works is, again, very Monster Hunter-ish. The whole idea here is that you need to watch your stamina bar. Up in the top left corner, you're going to see the green, which is your health, and you're going to see the yellow, which is your stamina. And every time we dodge, you'll see here with spacebar, you can dodge the monster, your stamina goes down. So when you see the monster prepping up to attack, you want to try to dodge as quickly as you can, because that monster is going to take a good chunk of health away from you. If you're in the way of that tail, it's going to hurt. So right there, he barely nudged me, and I took some damage. Yeah, Flakshot. It's a mutant beaver, basically. It's like a big prehistoric beaver. So this is kind of cool. I mean, it's basically just group fighting. Ooh, man, he hit me hard right there. I did not see the mutant beaver do this before, that's for damn sure. So he's in some sort of a rage state right now. I'm gonna stay away because my friends here are getting torn up. Yikes. Oh, back away. So you can see one of my friends is like near death. He just popped a health potion, so he'll be doing better for now at least. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So your special ability like that also takes a bit of your stamina as well, so we gotta wait for our stamina to charge back up. This game looks cool. Where can I find the beta? Can't find it on Steam. So it's not on Steam. Dauntless is like its own launcher. So you want to just search on Google to find it. But it is free to play right now as it's in open beta. So keep that in mind for sure, that if you want to check it out, it is free. It doesn't cost any money. And I do believe that they said that they plan to have it run pretty good at low settings. So if you don't have a computer that's like super up to snuff, they're kind of doing the Blizzard thing where they plan to have the game run really well at lower standards for computers, which I think is always a plus for PC games. Oh, he dug and buried himself. He's gone away. So at this point, this is very Monster Hunter from what I remember. The monster will evade, he'll escape, and we're gonna have to go search the island to find out where he went. So you see that there's actually a timer there in the middle right. It says airship fuel remaining. That's how much time we have to actually take this guy out. As he says, keep an eye on your timer. Hopefully, yeah, I can harvest these too. There we go. Okay, the music starts up. Looks like we found him. Man, this guy's got some moves here. Oh, I got hit right there. I think he somehow missed me right there. Oh, he's raging up again. I'm gonna hit up this crevasse here and get a little bit of my health back. Oh, he's coming after me. So far, the boss battles in this game haven't been like super tough or hard or anything like that, but they have been a lot of fun. man. But I assume, like, the more you play this game, if you get really hardcore into it, it's gonna be one of those games that, you know, it's gonna get challenging. It's gonna get tough. Like we were talking about with, you know, World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is definitely one of those games where you had to learn the, oh shit. Definitely one of those games where you had to learn the boss battles and learn their ins and outs, the harder the raids got and everything like that. So I can see that happening with this game the further it goes on. The other thing I definitely see happening with this game, oh, he's gonna run at us. Oh, I thought he was. Is, you know, they could have like promotional boss fights and that kind of thing for holidays and that kind of stuff, and that just sounds really fun. Hey, Daz, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, the Hell Beaver is attacking. Look at those huge teeth. Oh, gotta get away. Get away. Oh. Someone cut his tail off. You see that? I did not notice that before. I'm not even near him, and I'm doing like these crazy ninja moves. Waiting for a good time to attack here. There we go. We got a few. Ugh. He is in fuego. Oh, here we go. Get a few hits in. All right, dash away. The Gnasher is slain. Hunt complete. There we go. So we got a C for that one because it took us a little bit longer. Or actually, no, that's my individual. The team rating was a bit better. My individual rating was not great. But no one was, well, one guy was down. I was going to say 3 people haven't been down, so that's really, really good. Hey, Daz, thanks for following, my friend. Really appreciate it. Need all the followers I can get for sure. But it looks like we got some parts here. We got Gnasher Hide, Armor, Arcanite, and Weapon Arcanite. So we haven't gotten super far into a lot of the upgrading and rebuilding and that kind of stuff, but I assume it's going to be one of those things where you're going to have really deep pockets, and you're going to have a lot of different parts and things to use to upgrade, you know, your armor and your weapons and everything like that. Here's a piece of his tail over here, which is just disgusting. What did the Gnasher ever do? But yeah, really, really digging this game so far. I know, Daz, you said you were kind of digging it too. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this. It just seems really straightforward. It feels like, you know, sort of with people were saying the with Monster Hunter is like a little bit more convoluted, you know, and it feels like they stripped a lot of that convolution and that complicatedness out of the game and whatnot. And I think that that's always a good thing. Like, you don't want to strip a game so much of like stripping out its personality, but I am always into making a game a little bit more easy for the player to understand, for sure.
You've got a knack for this.
So there we go. Here's our quest turn in for the Gnasher attack. And we're going to get some new notes. Notes are, or we're going to get 100 notes. Notes are basically like the currency of the land. And we're going to get Gnasher armor and Gnasher weapons schematics for those. So we'll be able to build those now, which is really, really cool. So we actually get reputation in this too. So reputation tracks allow you to build your prestige with factions and NPCs by completing daily and weekly challenges. For the Slayer track, you must defeat behemoths, often under specific conditions, to earn the trust and admiration of Cat and the Slayer's console. As you increase your reputation level on each track, you unlock a variety of rewards, including powerful cells you can use to upgrade your gear. So you can track all your reputations with the journal in J. And Shadow of the Shrike, there's another quest that we can grab right now, which we will. But before we do anything, we're going to go talk to our blacksmith people. So if we hit J and check our journal, we can actually see like, oh, okay. This is our reputation, and you actually have dailies, so you can hunt a shrike, You can get 3 staggers on any behemoth and complete 7 patrol hunts. And that'll get you, Slayer XP for your reputation, a Gold Slayer core. I'm not sure what the core is actually used for. Bronze Slayer core, open this at the core breaker. So it looks like you can get like stashes and treasure chests and that kind of thing too, which is really cool. But so far, just within the couple hours that I have played this game already, like I'm already pretty impressed with it. It feels like one of those games I'd have a lot of fun with, actually collecting loot, and that's saying a lot because I have been really over playing games that have loot in them. I haven't been a big loot hunter in a game since World of Warcraft, years and years and years and years ago. So it's been a while. Let's see, he's got experimental weaponry. So this guy's going to be able to craft the Nash stuff for us. So let's get in there and let's see if we can make some of it. Alright, so let's create... We're sticking with twin blades here. I don't know if he'll give us the option to make more than just this, but we'll find out. Yep, item added to inventory. Alright, so we made the axe and the twin blades. It doesn't look like we have enough to actually create the sword as well, but if we get more Nasher hide, we can.
Behemoths beware. A slayer is here.
And there we will complete there. There we go. So at this point, we want to go in our inventory. Actually, no, we want to hit L for loadout. And we want to go to our weapons here and switch up our twin blades, which are pretty cool looking. Now you have the option of transmogging stuff too, which is pretty sweet. But unfortunately, we don't have any other options besides what's already there. So we're going to go back. And we don't have anything else for armor, but I do think that... Didn't we get a schematic for Nasher armor? I'm going to go chat with her just to make sure. Okay, so we do. Okay, but we need more hide to make this stuff. Okay. So I guess I should have saved some of that hide. I didn't realize, so I can make like helmets and chest armor and gloves and that kind of stuff. So we're going to have to fight some more Nashers if we want to go and get some better armor. Which might not be a bad idea to hunt another one to get more armor. But we do have better weapons at this point. So we got something at least, which is cool.
Got something interesting, Skipper.
And we got this guy here.
Where to next, Skip?
See what's in store. Gather free recruits die. Okay. Folks are talking about you, Slayer. What I hear is generally pretty good, but there is some talk. Not from me, of course, but from people that you could be a bit more stylish. Have you been to the store? So it says here, there's a Dauntless store. You can look for supplies, customization options, platinum, and exclusive deals in the Dauntless store. So platinum is basically like your premium currency. You can actually buy that, and then you can buy things with real money. So if you feel like this is a game that you're really, really enjoying, you know, you could throw money at them and get new different things, which is kind of cool. I guess we're going to go in and... Let's see... Oh, okay, so we can get Shrike armor and weapons as well. And here's one of the patrol things that it was talking about that you could do. So we might come back and do one of the patrol hunts after the Shadow of the Shrike, because I want to do another quest here. Let's find the hunts, shall we? We won't ready up until we get a few more people. Flakshot says, you can't hear the word Slayer now without thinking about Doom, which is interesting because I can never hear the word Slayer without thinking about the band, so... But I can totally understand. Doom Slayer. That soundtrack that Mick Gordon did for the new Doom game was really, really good, and that one song that starts, you know, that has that just like awesome... you know, rhythm part with the guitar and everything, and before the guy just says Doom Slayer and it rips into it. It's just like really, really cool. Come on, guys, ready up, let's go. We got our 4. It's one of the things you always got to deal with multiplayer games, right? Is dealing with people readying up at the right time to get into these things. Come on, dude. There we go. so this is a Shrike. This is going to be that crazy owl creature that I think was a couple bosses ago. It might be the second boss that you go after. But I really like the look of the Shrike, the owl boss. He's pretty cool. Here we go, float into the island. So if I had to critique anything on this game so far, I know it's in just an open beta and everything, and there's a lot they're going to end up fixing and changing and everything as time goes on. But if I had to critique anything, it'd be the fact that every island pretty much feels like the same island. I don't know if it's any different. I don't know if it's laid out that much more differently than any other island, but this island and the first island feels so similar that it's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. I feel like it needs a little bit more going on than just like trees and foliage, you know, to kind of differentiate what's going on here. I will grab some mushrooms though. And this time around, I think we'll pop some potions too, so that way we can use a little bit of those. Show you guys how how those work as well. Flakshot says, that was an epic live performance, but I wasn't expecting him to play Quake 2 soundtrack. That was way beyond epic. Yeah, I was actually a really huge fan of that live performance they did. It wasn't last year, right? It was the year before, where Mick Gordon and Sonic Mayhem were up there playing at the game. What was it, the Game Awards? That was really, really cool. I dug that quite a bit. They sounded great too. Yeah, that soundtrack he made for that is just like intense and harsh. It is it is a harsh soundtrack. All right, I feel a bit under-geared here. These guys all have like a lot of like cool custom, you know, pieces of armor and weapons and stuff like that. I'm still in my basic armor here. It's quite possible that I'm just with a bunch of overpowered guys, which would be helpful for me. Maybe they're just doing a patrol run to, you know, grind and get some new, you know, to build some new armor and that kind of thing. Whoa, man, there he is, the Shrike. So you can see it's some kind of big owl beast. Oh, landed right on my back. Hey, just stand for a second, man. He's gonna run at us. He's a lot faster than the first one. They upped his attack speed and everything quite a bit. There we go, get some hits in here. Now, I'm definitely doing more damage than I did before. Get back. Alright, I'm already taking a bit of damage here from this guy. He's tough. Get away. Okay, we're gonna actually use up a potion here real quick. I'm gonna grab a health potion. And I'm gonna use up a frenzy potion. Okay, here comes the fly part. Ooh, just missed him. Oh, jeez. I do like the sound, that the sound has like cues to let you know when you've been hit. There's certain sounds that it lets you know. The music and everything kind of slows down just a little bit to let you know that you're being hit, which is, I think, a great idea. I'm gonna grab one of these things here. Ooh, not what I meant to do. Getting a lot of hits on him there. I meant to hit this thing over here. If you go to these little mines here and hold A, it'll actually give you a bit of health back, which is what I was meaning to do. Alright, we gotta... There's some kind of break you can do on him when he's got those, like, bubbly things there, but I'm not quite sure how you do that. Okay, we were doing some major damage to him right here. Oh, he's raging, though. Oh, he is just pissed. Might as well grab this now while he's not coming after me. Ooh. Oh, can we bring him back? Better res you, dude. Consider yourself resed. Okay, we're gonna hit him in the butt. Dash away. Oh, I went the wrong way. I didn't realize he was aiming that way. Huge hit. Just keep the damage going. Oh, he's jumping this way. Wow. Now, I don't know if there's actually a meter for the monster's health or not. I do see that there is a percentage up there in the top right. I don't know if that's the amount of damage that we've done to him. But it does slowly... It is slowly going up. Oh. He's doing a third. Alright, he's dizzy. Oop, not what I meant to do. Drop a potion. There we go. I'm being very cautious here because I feel like I'm way squishier than these guys are. Oh, there he goes. He takes off. See, now it's back down to 15%, so I don't know what that percentage up there actually is. I am going to run my character over here, though, and grab these little balls here, though. Those are feathers. Definitely good to have for potions and whatnot later there. Flagshot says that he is loving the monster designs in this game. Yeah, me too, man. I really like the way the monsters look in this game. I think they did an excellent job with that. Alright, let's hightail it over to the next area. I don't know where they are. Oh, there he is. But I love that from a distance you can see people fighting the monster. And you just try to get up as quick as you can to where they're at. Whoa! And they get slammed. Whoa! Grab one of these here. There we go. Get a little bit of health back. Whew. This owl is tired of our BS, man. He is definitely staring at me. Or what seemed like he was staring at me. He might be staring at the other guy. No, he's totally headhunting me here, for sure. Whoa. Man, he is moving around quick. We cannot quite get a good combo on him here. Slam. Okay, get in there. Oh, jeez. There we go. Take another potion. Okay, so you have another ability too. If you hit Q, you'll notice that she's like kind of launching her twin blades at him from a distance. Oh, okay, here's another rage. But if you're really close up with the owl and you hit Q, she'll actually do this kind of jump back move, which is kind of handy if you need to get away quickly. Let me grab that real quick. Oh, get away. He's got to be getting close to death here. He's got a lot of scars. We've hit him down a few times here. He is hurting. Whoa. The one thing about the monster design too is it's not just the look of them, but it's also the abilities and everything. It seems like they really thought hard about like what each character like. Oh, he's going again. Okay, so it's the first time I've had a boss battle actually go to a second pause here. But yeah, they thought about not only the look of the owl, but like all of the different crazy abilities that he should have too. Like he whips back with his wings and throws a tornado at you, which is really, really cool. And you know, a lot of these, you know, he almost throws like a shuriken at you or whatever, like Ryu would do. But it's all wind based, which is what's really, really cool. And you know, the abilities where he jumps back, charges. This one right here where he flies at you. Or no, that's what I thought I was going to do when he did the tornado, but there it is, where he flies at you. It's such a cool looking move. So I'm glad that they thought a lot about the design of the characters and what they should do. It makes even like an owl creature seem really menacing, you know? And I think that that's what's important, you know, for enemy design, is to make it seem like even the most common enemies might seem dangerous at times, you know? Very, very cool. Oh, wow. I thought he had me right there. Still got me, even when I tried to skid away there. Alright, let's throw another potion on. Okay, here's a charge. There we go, the Shrike is now slain. Took a little bit of time, but we got him. Alright, my rank this time was a B, team rank S+. Okay, so team rank pretty good. My rank, alright. I got more medals though than certain people, even for being a noob on this fight with not as much armor and whatnot. Though it's good to see that I'm not the only, or that I am the only twin blade there. It's good to see that other people are using the axes and swords and stuff more often. I thought it was going to be one of those things where, like, everybody was a twin blade or everybody was an axe or something like that. But so it's good to see the mix and you know, in there with all the different players and whatnot. So we got more feathers there, more stuff for armor and whatnot. So we're going to be able to go and make some new armor here once we get back to town. Here we go, back to town. Loading times, right? There we go. Now we're back. So I believe we hit level 1 Slayer. Is that what it said there? Yeah, so we hit level 1 here. And we got 74 XP until the next one. So let's go and turn this one in.
Nice work. I mean that. Keep your eyes open.
Boom. And then we're gonna skip him for just a second here. So I want to go make some armor. I want to make a new chest plate or something cool like that.
Good to see ya.
Alright, okay, so we got all these different sets here to pick from, which is kind of cool. So, here you go. Here's the new Shrike set right here. So that's a 34 update. So if I can actually make one of these, which I can, it's actually better than what I was previously going to be making with the, like, beaver stuff. So, it looks like we can make a lot of this stuff. It looks like it uses very specific items here, so we might as well just make everything that we can. It'll be a complete upgrade for us. There we go, we created one of every set there. We need to go get some more Nasher hide to make this stuff, though. Alright, cool. So we can go to loadout here. And we can go to our... Look at that. Of course, they have the option to dye different things as well, but I have not unlocked that yet, have not got into that yet. But it's even more customization, which is pretty sweet. There we go, look, we got a completely new character from where we started. So we got the Nash Blades, and we got the cool Shrike armor here as well. So we got the whole set of that. But they haven't given us a quest to upgrade our armor just yet, so I don't know about that. Alright, so here's the banner stuff. So you can actually personalize, like, how you want your you know, sigil and banner and everything to look. We don't have many options here for this stuff either. So we're going to have to look into that more later. There we go. Check that out. All new armor. Feels pretty good, doesn't it? I want to go check with this guy and see if he's got some new weapons for us, too.
How are those weapons treating you?
Yep, so here's all the Shrike stuff, so we can make Shrike blades if we want. And, or we can make Shrike axe. So this is all going to be dependent on, you know, how powerful it is. The Shrike stuff is easily more powerful. Since we got enough, we might as well make it. We'll go back, and so we're wearing a complete Shrike set here. At least we will be in a second here. Recruit, here we go, Shrike blades. But the difference between them isn't too big, so, like, you know, it's 120 for the Nash blades that we were using, but now they're using Shrike blades. Those are 16 plus, but it does have a unique effect, which is plus 30 part damage a next hit after a dodge, so something cool to keep in mind there. So there we go. We're wearing a complete Shrike set, complete owl set. Flackshot says he's playing this game now and really loving the music as well. That's definitely something I'm glad you brought up, Flackshot, because I agree. I was actually listening to the music when I was trying to fix all the technical stuff before I started this video here, and I gotta say that I'm pretty impressed with the music myself. I was listening to it and just, like, really digging on it. Alright, we got Bait the Trap. This bosun wants you to gather the ingredients for a quill shot lure. Okay. Guess we'll see what happens. I guess we could just do it.
Oh, off you go then.
Interesting.
Talk to me, Skip.
And, okay, we can make stamina here.
That's all she wrote.
Can't make any more frenzies, which is not great. Alright, we do have a new quest.
Hurry up. This can't wait.
Oh, she wants us to defeat a quill shot as well, so let's accept that. Hit OK. But yeah, Flankshot, if you want to add me, maybe we'll play some Dauntless later. I know that Daz also requested that we play a little bit at some point as well. I want to go check out, this will probably be our last fight for the stream here today, because I think you guys will kind of get what the game is all about here. I definitely recommend checking it out if you are into this sort of game, questing and killing monsters, upgrading your armor, getting armor sets and all that kind of thing. This is the kind of game you're going to want to play, because I see myself keeping this game probably installed for a while and coming back to it every now and then. Probably playing quite a bit of it as of now. Maybe this week and everything right before E3, trying to get as much in before E3 hits, because I'm just having a ball with it. This is great. Love the upgrades. Love the look of all the upgrades. Love the monster fights and everything. So that really the only two critiques I can think of so far are the environments need a little bit more variation. So far it's all just like wooded areas and everything, which isn't bad. It just, you know, it's kind of samey after a while. The other thing too is what I was just thinking about is that the boss fights, while very cool, your character doesn't seem to have a whole lot in the way of you know, abilities and everything. Everything is a combo between your mouse buttons. So you have your first mouse button, which is a light attack, and then your second mouse button, which is a heavy attack, and you combine those to kind of do different attacks and everything. And your character has different combos that you can learn to do and everything, but that's really about it. So once you learn how to do each one of those combos at the right time during the, you know, the right time of the fight or whatever, that's pretty much where you're going to be at with this game. Once you figure that out, that's the secret. And I can see that getting old for certain people, but if you don't mind it being sort of a hack and slash style game, which I don't, I'm actually a big fan of, like, you know, action RPGs and that kind of thing. I'm okay with that. All right, let's go ahead and grab some sky blooms here because we'll need them. And of course, because this is the same place we've been coming to quite a few times, we know that there's mushrooms over here to grab, so let's grab these. At least there was one mushroom. But yeah, I think this is a game that I'll definitely be coming back to play a few times. I don't know what their plans are for this game going forward. I don't know how far they're planning on taking it, but I really hope that it garners some kind of an audience because I'm just having a good time. Some more mushrooms back here as well. There are little things they need to update about the game too, like the text that's being used is kind of hard to read. I think they need to update that a bit. You know, if you look in the menus as well, the menus have that same text that's being used, like, you know, right here. It doesn't look bad, but it looks like it needs to be adjusted a little bit to fit in a little bit better. Maybe the text need a few effects on it, maybe like a slight drop shadow, you know, just little, real tiny little things like that. There's nothing super important about it that doesn't, it doesn't look bad or anything. It just needs an adjustment. But you can tell it's in beta form. And I'm okay with that. Hey, where did everybody go here? I've kind of lost the team because I went harvesting. Oh, I see stuff exploding. I think we're coming up to the boss over here. Let's get over there. Oh yeah, this is like some kind of dinosaur thing. This is a completely new boss here. He's like some sort of warthog pig boss with a stegosaurus body. He just throws himself at you like that. That's crazy. I don't know this guy's... I don't know what he does yet, so I just need to kind of sit back and watch. He brings spikes down on you that he shoots out. That's really cool. Look at that. They pop out of his back, you know, quills. just like a porcupine or something, but that's very, very cool. Alright, we're already in need of some health here, so let's grab some. Oh, jeez. Back up. Wonder if he pops all his quills out if he has that attack anymore, because you could totally see where they used to be and now they're not there anymore. Oh, he's raging now. Okay. Oh, he's going nuts with the, they're falling everywhere. Whoa! Shot those right over my head. Oh my god. Whoa! Oh, someone cut off his tail. I am not doing as good against this boss here, trying to figure out his pattern and whatnot. I'm gonna loot that. That is a quill shot hide, which we needed. Whoa! Every time he gets on his back and shoots those quills, it's makes me jump every time. Dash away. Alright, time for a potion. There we go. Got me with that one. Oh, raging. Back on up. Shoot him. There you go. I knew he was going to shoot the quills. Oh, get away. Grab another potion. Oh, he got me with the back foot. The back kick. I think he's taken off. Okay. Grab the loot. Yeah, we're gonna have to go find him again. Let's do this, guys. Let's go find him. There he is. Quills are back. He's shooting him. Look at that. That is really, really cool. Such a fine attention to detail and stuff like that. These are monsters that I would totally collect. Like, if they put out little monster action figures of all of them in the game, I would buy them and collect them for sure. I'd put them on my desk right here. So cool looking. He's really not focusing on me. He must not think I'm very powerful. Whoops. Alright, dash away. Gotta get some health back. There we go. Okay. Get away from the quills. There we go. Quillshot is slain. We took him out. Poor guy. That poor guy. The death animation. Pretty intense. Pretty impressive. But that poor man. Okay, we got a B and the team got an S+. I got all golds that time, though. No silvers. I don't know what the emanating one means. It must mean you did really good. It's extra gold, maybe? There we go. We got more weapon and armor stuff. We are now 2 with the Slayers. We have 3 Quillshot hides. Let's see. Is there anything I didn't grab here? I don't think so. I don't think he dropped any more Quillshots. There we go. Heading back. But yeah, what a cool game this is. This is a game that really caught me off guard because I remember reading about it before and being interested in checking it out once it was available. But now that it's been released to open beta and it's free and everything, I'm kind of hard to believe that a game is like this is free to play with as high quality as it's got, you know?
I see you remembered your training.
Alright, let's see. Now we're going to get Quillshot armor and weapons too. We're going to check those out before we leave today, but we are now Slayer rank 2, which means I guess now we can put the thing that we get for ranking up in here, and we can open it up. Let's see what we get. We got an uncommon, 1 tough cell, and 1 medic cell. I don't know what the cells do, but that's something, I guess. So it says here when you select your reputation right here, you could see at the different levels that's what those are. So we've gotten level 2, our first Bronze Slayer core. So the higher you go, the more of those cores you're going to get that you could open there. So that's what those are. So if you hit level 20, you can get a Gold Slayer core and get some really cool stuff, I could see. Alright, well, let's head up and let's go check out the new armor and stuff. And then I think we're going to call it for today, guys. Because like I said, I think you guys got a pretty good idea, pretty good understanding what Dauntless is. It's a fun hack and slash game with a bit more to offer than just that. Okay, he wants us to complete a hunt, so that's a completely different thing than I expected. But let's see here. He's got Quillshot stuff. So the Quillshot stuff... the twin blades aren't that cool looking, but the axe looks really cool. It's got the spikes all over it. And the club, which is normally a sword, looks really cool. It's got the spikes all over it too. Let's check out the armor here. Man, it's going to be one of those things, once this game gets really popular, it's going to be one of those problems that we have with World of Warcraft 2, where everybody would be huddled around the NPC the whole time, and you couldn't quite click on them to get to them. Let's see, Quillshot. So the Shrike stuff might actually be... Yeah, it's actually better in quality than the Quillshot stuff. But the Quillshot weapons, I think, are better. But the Quillshot mask is way better than this helmet here. That is really, really cool. It also gives you different abilities here. So, like, with the Shrike stuff, you get an increased dodge. Plus stamina regeneration. This one's giving you plus damage on hits and everything. Plus 5% to part damage, stuff like that. And this looks really cool. I like this stuff with the spikes. But, man, really cool game. Really enjoying it. I definitely recommend you guys check this out. Flagshot in the chat said he's already downloaded and playing it while he's watching me. So, definitely making believers here out of people watching. But yeah, again, definitely recommend checking this out, guys. It's really, really cool. And there we go. We'll end with that. Guys, that is Dauntless. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time on GGRC. See ya.